Okay.
Oh,
So
look.
Trinity Joe Lee Bliss, who was in Avatar 2. I didn't see Avatar 2, so I don't know who she played, but
Same.
she is in talks to play Jubilee in an upcoming X-Men reboot movie. So to me, that sounds like Jubilee is a definite for the movie. We'll see if you're gonna do Jubilee. I don't know because we got Jubilee in what was it, Days of Future Past?
Technically, she was in a lot of them, but as far as they actually cast someone and got lines, we didn't get her till X Men Apocalypse.
Oh, it was Apocalypse. Okay, yes,
But
yeah,
she's
that's
a
the one.
staple in the animated series and 97.
Yeah,
And a popular character in general. Not for me, really. I don't know why every time an X Men movie comes out in Jubilee's cast, it's actually one of the first pieces of news you get about the movie. But again, because it is a popular character, but that's due to the animated stuff. So she's a staple.
yeah, I guess it's weird, but I think we're gonna get a totally different take on the X-Men. Kassan says no, not a totally different. Hold on. Breaking news: Disney doesn't understand why people want X-Men. It didn't sell that great with Fox. Why now? But
Black leather suits.
yeah, and it's part of the reason they never did the X-Men, and it's also part of the reason
Eh,
they bought Fox was to get the X-Men.
because they were right. They were in a deep spiral. Again, the first X Men movie, good, serviceable, liked it. Second X Men movie, really good, really holds up to this day, even. Third X Men movie, not going to talk about that. Fourth X Men movie, okay, this is weird, but I like it. Days of Future Past, oh my God, this is fucking awesome. It fixes everything and explains everything. And then we just take a fucking nosedive with Apocalypse and then Dark Phoenix.
Yeah, they shouldn't have tried to do Dark Phoenix again. Yeah, the two worst two movies are both that storyline. But people love the animated series. It gets a lot of praise online. Jubilee is that's what I was going to say. Jubilee is one of the main characters, and I feel like that's what they're going to try to do is recreate some of that in this upcoming reboot. Because the next piece of news, because I didn't even realize they were like this far along on it. We knew it was coming, but they're tapping Jake Schreier, who just did the Thunderbolts, to direct X-Men. And the movie's being written by Michael Leslie, and he wrote Macbeth, Assassin's Creed, and The Hunger Games: The Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes. So I'm not so sure he's the guy we want writing the X-Men, because I don't know about the Macbeth movie, but those other two were kind of stinkers and didn't do great. But what's his face directing it could save it, because the Thunderbolts was good. Jake Schreier did a great job with it, I think.
Yeah.
I don't know. What do you think? What do you think they need a strong script?
Yeah, they do. They do need a strong strip because this is Marvel's Superman.
Yeah.
And I don't think it's particularly hard to fuck up, but this goes back to the Bo DeMeo thing, where other than himself and the X-Men 97, a lot of people that are in charge of this shit have no fucking clue why it works, want to go as far away from the comic canon as they possibly can, and I don't know why. So I'm just looking at this. I hope I'm wrong, and I could be wrong, but I am concerned. Again, the director, you know what? I'm okay with that because you're right. He did a great job with Thunderbolts. There was a lot of good character development there, but I hope he can expand upon who he focuses on because you're not going to be able to have an X-Men movie anymore because the other ones, yeah, we could just focus on Jean Grey and Wolverine and we're good to go. But you're going to have to focus on more than and develop more than 3 characters to do an X-Men movie. So
Yeah.
I'm a little worried about that limitation. Hopefully he reads the room, he's got the assignment, and
Yeah.
I'm proven wrong. The writer, though, just unless I read something that says, "Oh, and he's a big X-Men fan," I'm worried, and that sucks as as a comic person because just I don't know. The people that have really big passion for this shit are not normally the ones that get the job.
I will say this, a little bit of a white pill on it. Number one, at this stage, I'm sure it's a first draft, right? Which in Hollywood, that means it'll be written probably at least 10 times before we get the final script. And two, what I'll say about those movies, Assassin's Creed, it's a video game movie. What video game movies ever do really well? And I'm sure
Minecraft, Mario.
did
They're
Minecraft
actually
do well? It
doing
looked
well.
horrible.
Yeah, but here's the thing: Jack Black knows how to come up with a fucking song that everybody likes. He did it with Mario and the Peach shit. Now he's doing it with Minecraft, and the lava chicken is tasty as hell. My kid's singing it.
Anyway.
Oh, and Sonic is also great. So I'm telling you, video game movies recently have actually stepped their game up. So I don't know about Assassin's Creed. No, I never played the game, let alone the movie. So.
It's tough with video game movies because everyone pictures this. Yeah, they have a set storyline that they follow in a game, but you still have, it's a open world game where you can do what you want. So
yeah,
if the character in the movie doesn't make the same decisions you made, you get PO'd. And then the Hunger Games movie, it suffered from a lot of different things. One being no one likes, not no one, but it's really tough to write a prequel to an existing book series that people like, that wasn't written by the guy or the person who wrote the original books.
Yeah.
Oh, we own it and we have the rights to do this, so we're just going to make our own story about how it all started. And I'm sure that the author had some input in the story. I would hope they did. I'm not a Hunger Games fan, so I can't tell you, but that's always a big hill to climb. And two, didn't it come out right at the tail end of the pandemic? So I think movie theaters were still opening up and people were still afraid to go at that point. So that's probably what hurt it as well. So I don't know. I'm not a fan of those movies, so I don't know anything about it. What's Kassan saying here? I don't understand why they don't use someone like Tony Gilroy for such a flagship project. His character development in Andor is masterful. Yeah.
Well, I think I can answer that though, because hey, I'm done with Star Wars. They might want people that are going to be around and want to work on that same project and property and not want to do the one and done. Or maybe they don't. I don't know. I would figure you want continuity, but
yeah, but also kind of
case.
I also feel like when we'll see, because again, this will probably be a first draft. They'll hire people that are very close to the material to punch it up. They might tap him to say, hey, can you read through this and tell us where it needs better character development? Because Kassan's making an excellent point here, and it's backing up what you were saying. You need to develop more than 3 characters in this, and that's a difficult thing to do. And they do an excellent job in Andor with character development. Thanks for watching this clip from the Superhero Speak podcast. And don't forget to watch us live every Sunday night right here on this channel.
While you're here, hit the subscribe button and click the bell for notifications so you won't miss out on any of our great upcoming content.
Speaking of content, don't forget to check out our website, superheroespeak.com, where you can find the podcast, links to our social media, merch, comic reviews, and so much more. That's superheroespeak.com.
Thanks for watching, and don't let your cape be caught in the door. See you next time.